Help, I need somebody help. You know that Beatles song? I'm sure a lot of people around you look like they could use some help, and deep down you feel the need to help them. But how should you help them? In this video I will walk you through why helping people will bring you happiness, the best ways that you can help people, and also, and importantly, when not to help people. Let's get into it. My name is Greg Angelbert. I'm a life and personal finance coach. My life purpose is to help and inspire people to live with personal agency. I share what I know about personal finance and coaching on a cup of coffee so you can learn to live a life of purpose and build your wealth. Why helping people? Helping others might seem to be for saints, selfless people, and charities. And we might be afraid not to know the best way to help others, and therefore we might hesitate doing it. One simple reason to help others is to be in sync with what it is to be human and what it takes for us to be happy in life. The altruism center of our brain is considered as a deep brain structure. It means it's part of our primitive brain. It is instinctive. Additionally, we are social animals, which means that we thrive through cooperating with others and helping each other. There are three main neurotransmitters that bring us joy. One is oxytocin, the other one is serotonin, and finally we have dopamine. Helping and giving triggers all of those neurotransmitters together. Oxytocin will boost your mood. It will help reduce the hormone cortisol, which is actually triggering stress in us, and also it will make us want to help even more. Serotonin and dopamine are also boosted by the release of oxytocin. So getting addicted to helping others is actually a good thing to be happy. It also reinforces your capacity for empathy, which is your capacity for putting yourself in the shoes of someone else, particularly emotionally, and to feel deeply connected to them. By the way, those three neurotransmitters that I've mentioned also have a connection to motivation, which are also explained in the videos that you can find here and here. So helping people might just also help increasing your decision-making power. Let's talk about the best ways to help people now. Giving. There are many ways that you can give, and some are tangible and others are more intangible. On the tangible side, you can give money to other people, to the community around you, or items that you don't need for charities. Research shows that we take more pleasure when we're actually giving to people in our community. That is because it's something which is very visible to us, it's something we can touch. And the other thing is that it's about people that we care for, therefore we are taking more oxytocin out of it. On the intangible side, the most important thing that you can give is your time. And that is in whatever way that the people you're giving to might want to use your time. One of the most powerful ways to do this is just to be there and listen to people when they're in need. Listen to their life story without judgment. Be there with them fully in the moment. Or give a hand to someone who is in need of your talent, your services. That can be a random act of kindness in the street. People love being surprised with kindness. Another intangible way is to give praise. Acknowledging others is one of the best ways to make other people smile. And that creates a chain of smiling because we have mirror neurons that make us imitate the smile and then everybody's smiling. And we also do that with yawning. Just say thank you to random people you meet every day, your co-workers, people in the street, people you're interacting with, your family. Ask yourself those questions if you want to get started in giving more. Are there communities in need around you that you could help? Can you connect to organizations that would love to have you help? Who seems to need my time to unload and I can give them time? Who can I plan to say thank you to today when I see them? How can I start giving based on all the above questions today? You want to help me? If you like this video, make sure that you like it and also subscribe to my channel if you want to hear more about content like this every week. And put the notifications on if you want to get a notice about any new video release. Also check out other videos from other YouTubers in the video description below. You will find some really inspiring examples of people helping each other. Sharing. Research has shown that toddlers who are about 2 years old have a lot of happiness when they receive candies. No surprise here. When you ask them to share some of their candies with someone that they deeply care for, then they actually develop even more happiness. Apart from sharing candies, you can share your knowledge, and that might take the form of a training, which means that you train other people who value your skills, your competence, what you know. You can also share your personal experiences. That's important, particularly if this is relevant to the person you're talking to, something that they will relate to and that will bring some perspective in their life. Some people might be stuck with a lack of solutions for their problems, so they don't know where to go. And if you can relate to their problem, you might be able to propose solutions that might be useful for them. Ask yourself those questions if you want to get started on sharing more today. What expertise do I have that could be useful to others? What experiences have I had which might be relevant for people around me? Who is stuck without solutions around me? And I have some ideas for them. How can I start sharing based on all the above questions today? Raising. This is one of the most potent way of helping people, and it's possibly the hardest. It is hard because it demands of us two things which are very hard to find in the 21st century. The first one is to shut up. And the second one is to have time for others, to be there for them and give them time. Raising others is effectively giving tough love. It's the capacity to listen deeply to a person and at the same time help them with questioning that will help them grow and evolve in their life. For that you need to be able to be fully in the moment with them, to listen very deeply to them and to the level of actually feeling their own emotions. The second important thing with raising people is to ask them powerful questions that will bring new awareness for them, a desire to change, a desire to act, a desire for them to change themselves. As you can guess, this is one of the ways that I try to help, because I'm a life coach, so coaching others is a way of raising them. Anybody can develop the skills of listening deeply to others and also asking powerful questions. There's plenty of materials that you can read about that, and you can also find in the description that will tell you about how you can develop those skills. What's important is to get started. One tip to remember in any coaching conversation about raising people is that you should be hearing them for 70 or 80% of the time, and you should be talking for 20 to 30%. Ask yourself those questions if you want to get started on raising other people. Who around me could benefit from acting more upon their life? What are the key questions that I think that person needs to answer? How can I start raising others based on the above questions today? Not everybody can be helped, and there are many reasons why. The first one is they do not want to be helped. They might profoundly believe that being helped shows weakness, and you might not agree with that, but it is their choice. You might not have what they need at that time. You might be ready to listen when they want advice, or vice versa. Sometimes the fit is not there, and that's okay. They might need to be left alone for a while. We're best at processing our feelings when we talk to others. But sometimes it might just be too soon to do that, and we need a bit of time. Some people have damaging behaviors for themselves and others around them, be it self-righteous, narcissists, know-it-all, disloyal, deceptive people. Those are very difficult to help and might end up damaging you willfully or not. So stay clear of them. One more thing. Don't forget to help yourself. Our capacity to help others depends on how much positivity and energy we actually have for ourselves in the first place. So start with yourself and ask for help. This way you can learn to help others better with more energy and positivity. And do this particularly with people around you who tell you, or you look at them and they feel that they do not have a lot of self-confidence, self-value. You will give them an immense boost in self-confidence by asking them for help. There's another benefit with starting to ask help. The best way to start the chain of mirroring, of helping, that you can see spread all around you is to actually be the first part of that chain. Then you will see it spread and people might get into the habit of it. Talking of habit, you can check this video here and here about how you can build powerful habits. This might just be that. Helping is just a habit. And if you need help about your life, whether you're an executive, a person who is not clear about where to go, check out in the video description links to contact me if you want to be coached. I'm happy to help. I hope this video helped you and you will take it forward with acting and helping others in your community. I will see you next week for more personal finance and coaching on a cup of coffee.